trains were hard at work. All of the big engines were pulling lots of heavy trucks. Thomas ran into Donald and Douglas. "Hi guys," he said. "Hi Thomas," Douglas replied. "Why are all of the big engines allowed to pull lots of trucks when I'm only allowed to pull this tiny truck?" complained Thomas. "Well, could you pull 3 express coaches like Gordon?" asked Donald. "Well, probably not," muttered Thomas. "And Murdoch is twice as big as you. He should be able to pull twice as much, really," added Douglas. Thomas disagreed and stormed off. But he was the most useful engine, so he should be allowed to pull more trucks. So day turned into night, and the engines fell asleep. But Tom Moss emerged from his tunnel and had a bit of fun. He stole everyone's tender. So in the morning, everyone woke up to a nasty surprise. "Where's your tender gone, Douglas?" asked Donald. "I could ask you the same thing," replied Douglas. "Everyone's tender's missing," cried James. "Who would do such a thing?" asked the Flying Scotsman. Donald and Douglas then remembered the talk they had with Thomas the day before. "Was it you, Thomas?" they asked. "No, of course not," he cried. "It was. You've always been jealous of our tenders," accused Gordon. "No, it wasn't me," said Thomas. "I can't even move without my tender," said Murdoch. "Look, I'll help you find them," said Thomas, and he reversed off. He couldn't believe that they thought he'd stolen their tenders. He ran into Percy and explained what happened. "Oh, that's so unfair blaming you," said Percy. "Who would take the tenders though?" asked Thomas. "Well, what engine would do something like that?" asked Percy. And they both had the same idea and rushed over to Diesel 10. "Diesel, what have you done with the tenders?" cried Thomas. "Tenders?" asked Diesel 10. "You mean it wasn't you?" asked Percy. "Well, I know I'm a bad engine, but I'd never take someone else's tender," Diesel replied. "Only an engine worse than me would do something like that." Thomas and Percy then realised who actually did it. Tom Moss. "There he is," they cried, and they chased after him. Thomas was gaining, and Percy waited for Tom. He pounced. "Yes, yes, I think I've got him," cried Percy. But Tom had uncoupled from the tenders and was running away. "Well done, Percy. We'll catch Tom soon," said Thomas. So they gave the tenders back to the others, and they were much happier. Hold on, wrong way round. That's better. So Gordon thanked Thomas and Percy. "Sorry we blamed you," he said. "As a thank you, you can borrow my tender any time you like." "Thanks, but I prefer being a smaller engine, Thomas said. So everyone was happy again, and Tom had gotten away again.
It was a very foggy day at the Isle of Sodor. Most of the engines were stuck at Tidmouth Sheds. Sir Topham Hatt arrived. "Trains," he announced. "It's a very foggy day today. It's too dangerous to leave the sheds. I want all of you to stay here until the fog clears. Spencer, you can have Percy's shed until he comes back from delivering the mail. And then you can pick up the Duke and Duchess from the summer house. Bah! I'm not staying here with all of you common engines. I'm too grand. I'm going to the summer house anyway." "But Spencer," said Thomas, "it's too foggy. You'll get lost." "I'm not scared of a little fog. I'm too grand." And Spencer left Tidmouth Sheds. Soon, Spencer noticed a building up ahead. "Ah, there's the summer house." But it wasn't the summer house. It was the Joker's factory. As soon as Spencer realised it wasn't the summer house, he chuffed away as fast as he could. "I'm not lost. I'm not lost," Spencer told himself. Later on, Spencer saw another building up ahead. "Ah, the summer house. See, I'm not lost." But it wasn't the summer house. It was Mr. Freeze's lair. As soon as Spencer noticed, he chuffed away as fast as he could. Spencer then noticed some windows through the fog up ahead. "Ah, I'm finally here, at the summer house." No you're not," said a familiar voice. It was Thomas. "You're back at Tidmouth Sheds. You got lost." Spencer felt very embarrassed. "I'm sorry. Maybe I'm not so grand after all." But then Spencer noticed the empty shed. "Has Percy not come back still?" "No, he hasn't. We're all very worried." "I know," he said. "I'll go and have a look for him." And he left Tidmouth Sheds once again. Spencer could hear a whistle in the distance. "Ooh, that sounds like Percy." Yes, Spencer had found Percy. "Oh, thank you, Spencer. The fog has made me so lost." "Don't worry, Percy. Together we can find Tidmouth Sheds." Soon all of the trains were back at Tidmouth Shed. "Thanks again for finding me, Spencer. Would you like to stay here tonight at Tidmouth Sheds?" All of the other engines whistled in agreement. "That would be great. Thank you very much." They're sleeping in here.
Both of them?
Yup, both Kion and Foolie.
Excellent. Let's get them to the zoo before they wake up.
Foolie? Where are we? Oh no, we're trapped in a zoo. How are we ever going to get out? Where's Kion? Where's my son? Kion and Fuli are not in the cave. Where are they? Calm down, Simba. They may have just gone to the lake. Actually, I saw them being taken to the zoo. I tried to stop them, but I was just too late. We must go rescue them. I'll go. I've always wanted to visit the zoo anyway. I'll go too, to give you company. We're coming, Kion and Fuli. Thomas was busily working at the zoo when he heard a noise near the entrance of the zoo. Psst! Do you work here? Why, yes I do! I have some friends who are trapped in the zoo. Can you help us rescue them? Oh no, of course I can help. Let's go and save your friends. But Janja had other plans. He told Sir Topham Hatt that a hippo called Beshti had escaped his cage and was riding Thomas. We're coming, Kion and Fuli! Wee! Wee! Woohoo! Oh, whoops! Wee! Wee! But they soon bumped into Sir Topham Hatt. Thomas, I need you to put that hippo back in its cage. Yes, sir. No, wait! I don't live in the zoo. Ouch! Ooh. Wait! Wait! Soon, Beshti was put into a pen with the crocodiles. Oh no! I've got some bad news for you guys. Beshti was caught, and now he's trapped in the zoo as well. So now, Kion, Fuli, and Beshti are all stuck in the zoo. Thanks to Janja, will he catch any of the other animals? Will Kion, Fuli, and Beshti be rescued? Find out in part 2, coming soon. There are many cranes on the island of Sodor. There are very big cranes like Cranky, who are bolted to the floor and can't move. There are also cranes like Rocky, who can be shunted to wherever they are needed. But there's one crane who can make his own way to where he's needed. Harvey the crane engine. One day, Harvey was working at Brendan Docks, loading oil cans into some trucks. Porter arrived, who had never seen a crane engine before. Wow, he said, you look like a really useful engine and a really useful crane. Suddenly, Bill and Ben appeared. Hey, look, Ben, said Bill, it's Harvey. I bet he's here at Brendan Docks to fish. Harvey, you actually need to put your hook in the water to fish. Oh, don't listen to them, Harvey. They're always teasing. Just ignore them. Soon, Harvey had loaded all of the oil cans into the trucks. Okay, they're all ready, he announced. Thomas was supposed to pick these up, but he's not here yet. We'll need to find another engine. Suddenly, Bill and Ben arrived. How about Bill and Ben? They don't look that busy. Actually we are busy. We need to go straight back to the clay pits. Why don't you carry them, Harvey, on your little silly hook? You know, just like fish. Harvey felt embarrassed. As Bill and Ben left laughing, Porter rolled up. You know, Harvey, you can probably do it yourself. After all, you are an engine as well as a crane.
But I've never done it before. I'm probably rubbish at it.
If you do it, continued Porter, you'll show Bill and Ben what you're really made of.
I agree,
said a familiar voice. It was Sir Topham Hatt.
You can show everyone how useful you really are.
Yes, you're right, Porter and Sir Topham Hatt. I'll take the trucks myself. And Harvey hooked up to them and steamed out of the docks. After a while, Harvey was really getting the hang of it.
This is easy,
he told himself.
I bet I can go faster.
So he did. Harvey started getting faster and faster. Soon, he was going so fast, he didn't realise there were stones on the track. Then suddenly...
Oh no, he said. I knew I'd be rubbish at this. I hope Bill and Ben don't see me like this.
But then he remembered something that Bill and Ben had said. Why don't you carry them, Harvey, on your little silly hook? Just like fish. Just like fish. That's right, Harvey thought. I'm a crane and an engine. I can fix this myself. Soon Thomas appeared next to Harvey. Sorry I was delayed, Harvey. I can take the trucks now if you like.
No need, Thomas. I have everything under control.
Soon, Harvey had fixed all the trucks and was on his way again. And he now knew not to go too fast. At the end of the day, Harvey finally made it back to Brendam Docks.
Harvey, said Sir Topham Hatt, thank you for everything today. You have proven you are a really useful engine.
Thank you, sir, replied Harvey. Having a hook can really be useful. I can even go fishing with it.
Fishing, that's a good one.
Previously on The Rescue. Oh no, we're trapped in a zoo.
We must go rescue them.
I'll go. We're coming, Kion and Fuli. I don't live in the zoo.
Ouch.
Ooh. Wait! Kion, Fuli and Beshti are all stuck in the zoo, thanks to Janja. I've got some bad news for you guys. Beshti was caught, and now he's trapped in the zoo as well. No, how is this happening? I shall go to the zoo myself to rescue everyone. And I shall go too, Simba. We need to rescue everyone. Janja was very excited. Everything was going to plan. Soon, he will trap Simba and Rafiki in the zoo too. He had nearly caught everyone. Thomas was still working at the zoo for Sir Topham Hatt, with many of the other engines. Kion, Fuli and Beshti were all still trapped in pens. Rafiki and Simba were at the entrance of the zoo, planning how they were going to rescue their friends. Soon, Simba walked away and Rafiki tried to get Thomas's attention. Oh, hi, Mr. Mandrill. How may I help you? I need you to rescue some of my friends. They do not belong in the zoo, and we need to take them home. Sure, Mr. Mandrill. Let's go.
Meanwhile, Janja was looking for Sir Topham Hatt to tell him to put Simba and Rafiki into a pen in the zoo. But when he found Sir Topham Hatt, Simba was already talking to him. "There's the escaped hyena, Sir Topham Hatt. We need to catch him." Thomas and Rafiki were looking for their friends. "Rafiki, is that you?" asked Beshti. "Hop on, Beshti, let's go." Woohoo! And there's Kion. Kion, whoopsie daisy. Sorry guys, hop on Thomas. We are rescuing you. Now hold on, we don't want to fall off. Let's go!
Ouch, my pants.
Oh. Okay everyone, back on Thomas. Let's get out of here. Finally, everyone was back together. It's good to be back. Thanks everyone for rescuing me. What happened to Janja in the end? Oh, don't worry about Janja. He's gone on holiday. For a while. Help? Anyone? Help? Hey everyone, Chris here. Thanks for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like it and subscribe to Toy Trains for You if you haven't already. Hope to see you in another video very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.